Hi friends, today I'm gonna tell you important information so you can get a car on the United States. So as you can see, I have a Camaro LT1 2021 and I'm gonna tell you how you can get a car financed by a bank so you can get your dream car. So I'm gonna start with number one. So number one, you need a good credit score. So maybe maybe you're saying, why do I need a credit score to get a car? Or so you need a good credit score because a good credit score means that you have paid all. For example, if you get a new phone and you're paying each month 20 $30 and you pay your phone, you pay all your phone by the end of the year. So that means that you're getting a good credit score because you're paying and you finish paying your product that you got. So that's why a good credit score for getting a car is gonna be like 700 points. It's very good to get a car. 700 points and up is a very good credit score to get a car. So that's why a lot of people recommend young people like, for example, to get a phone or to get a laptop or something that you can pay each month so it can give you a good credit score. So that's why when you go to a dealer, friends, the bank is gonna see that you have a good credit score because you pay all the things that you got. You pay them and you finish paying them, and that's is gonna give you a good credit score. The bank is gonna see that you pay, and they can give you a car. And also, a good credit score means that they're gonna give you a low interest rate, and is and you're gonna have a better payment each month. So that's why it's very important to get a good credit score. So the second thing that you need get to get a car in the United States is gonna be um, having a history of your credit, of things that you got and you pay them full. For example, uh, a lot of people says that you need to go and get, for example, a watch or something like the brand new iPhone, and you finish paying all the stuff that you got, so the bank can see that you have got you know that you have paid things that you have gotten. For example, you can get a phone or a laptop and pay them full, paid all what it costs, so it can give you a good history that you have paid and you have been successful paying all the stuff that you got. So that's why you need to get like a phone or something, so you can get a lot of history that you have paid successfully everything. So that's why it's very important to have a good history that you have paid your products successfully. So the third one is gonna be, friends, um, that you need to prove that you live on the United States. So, for example, you can prove by your driver license. You need a driver license to get a car. So that can prove that you live right here in the United States. And the fifth, friends, is uh, your work history. Something uh, that proves that you work and that you receive money and that you can pay a car. Because if you don't have history that you work, the bank is not gonna give you a loan to get a car because you don't have history that you work. because the bank is gonna say how do you get money, and that's why the bank needs to see how do you get money each month, where do you work, and if you can afford this kind of car. So it's very important to have a history of where you work. So friends, if you don't have the steps that I told you before, this one is very nice, is by asking your parents that they can co-sign you. For example, before, when I had 18 when I was 18 years old, I didn't have good credit score. I didn't have history of where if I work, and the only option was asking my parents if they can co-sign me to get a car. So I told my parents, and my parents agreed that they can co-sign me and get a car, because my parents had good credit score, history of everything. So my parents co-signed me, and I got my Charger. So you can ask your parents if they can co-sign you to get your first car. So that's a very nice step. And another important thing that I need to tell you, for example, a lot of people are that don't work because they have a business or everything. If you have a business and you don't have proof that you have that you work on some place, so don't worry guys, you can give a good down payment to prove that you win a lot of money each month. For example, if you have your own business and everything, and you don't have proof to the bank how much you got money, you can give a very good down payment, and they can give you a car also. A good down payment will be giving $10,000, and that can prove the bank that you have money and that you can pay the car. So the another important information that I didn't tell you, friends, is a down payment. For example, if you give a good down payment, it's gonna tell the bank that you have a lot of money, and they can give you a low interest rate, and also they can give you a cheaper monthly payment. So if you give down payment, it's gonna lower your interest rate, and it's gonna give you a better payment each month. So friends, that's some steps that you can use to get a car. But if you want to get more information, go to your dealership and ask them what is the steps to get a car, so they can explain you better. And I'm gonna make another video on my experience getting this car, so stay tuned for that video. And thank you for watching my video, friends, and I'm gonna do that video maybe in a week, and I'm gonna explain my experience, how much of a down payment and everything, how much I pay each month, and